Had to put a new watch on my wrist. Brand new rooster inside of this whip. Brand new glick, these came with a stick. Nothing like yours, these came with a switch. Had to put a new chain on my neck. Strapped by a gun, nigga, this ain't no tech. Car too fast, nigga, this ain't no vet. Swimming in this money, I don't even get wet.
Today's episode, of the Kickback, we got a few special guests in the building. So the twist on this episode, we're gonna see, we're gonna get inside a woman's mind. We're gonna get inside a lady's mind, man. We're gonna see, just why they so unstable. You know what I'm saying? No, but for real though, no disrespect. We gonna get inside a woman's mind. We're gonna see what they thinking. We're gonna see what's all these hormones and emotions about. They gonna give us some, relationship advice, some life advice. Maybe a little bit of motherhood. We're gonna talk about the stress. Maybe a little bit about postpartum. Maybe a little bit about life itself, man. We're gonna get into it. A few of our special guests today don't want to be on the camera. They in the background. You know what I'm saying? But I'm gonna get one representative. Can we get one representative from the female congregation to have a seat front and center? Take your time. Put your tithes and offering in the basket before you come on down. Take your time. Let them use you. Take your time.
I can't stand it, man.
Let them use you. Take your time. Let them use you. Come on down. Is there anybody in the house tonight that want to, be a representative of the female congregation?
We got one.
We got one coming.
While we got a representative coming, I just want to say, welcome to the Kickback. Y'all already know what it is. It's your boy Jay Wicks, man. This will be definitely a syndicated platform. I want to thank everybody that's been on here so far. So we got a representative. Representative, introduce yourself and welcome to the Kickback.
Okay. How you doing?
And you are?
I am Racquel.
You gonna represent the females this evening?
I guess I am. Let's do it. Okay, ladies. Okay. Let me get it together because I wasn't ready. I wasn't ready, but okay. Come on.
All right. So first and foremost, this is y'all first time here. How you like the ambiance so far?
Oh, it is dope. You did a good job.
It's dope.
It is a vibe.
I appreciate it. Welcome to the Kickback. You could have been anywhere in the world, but you're here with the kid. I appreciate that. So let's just get right into it, man. I'm gonna ask the questions. Not saying that you can't ask the questions, but this episode is getting inside of a woman's mind. Y'all don't want to get inside of my mind just on this episode. That's for a later episode. So we're gonna get inside a woman's mind. I'm gonna ask questions that are, strictly from a woman's perspective. And if you get stumbled, you got your cast right here. They can help you out, or you can tag one in. They may not want to be on camera, but they can shout the answer out to you.
Gang.
And you can give it to them.
We got you.
All right. So should we start light or should we just dig into it?
Let's start light.
Start light.
Let's
start light. Just what's a few things that puts a smile on a woman's face?
Ooh, let's do this. Feeling consistency.
You want a pen and paper? You want to write something down?
Appreciation.
Appreciation.
Consistency.
Charming. Being charming.
Charm is nice. That's nice.
She wasn't really feeling that charm.
Charm is nice.
It's nice.
That puts a smile on a woman's face.
Consistency.
I must break.
A break?
Taking things off my plate.
A break puts a smile on your face?
What puts a smile on my face? What can I do to make your day better?
That's a break. I don't need a long break. Just
give me a minute.
So that works?
Tacos.
Let me get tacos by myself without fat kids following.
Tacos?
Food puts a smile on my face every time.
So if y'all into it, you know what I'm saying, you giving a silent treatment, cold shoulder, just show them some tacos?
No silent treatment, no cold shoulder. I communicate, so I don't know how that works. Tacos comes when I just feel down and I need tacos.
And you need tacos?
It's just that simple. If I'm having a Tuesday, I need tacos. I may have an attitude until my tacos come.
Okay, so let's break it down. Let's break it down so far. So we got food.
If we just keep it alive.
specifically tacos,
Mm-hmm.
and then you say communication,
Communication is important. Consistency.
and
Appreciation. Value,
appreciation. She said appreciation. So when you say consistency with what? Like elaborate. You know, men, we a little slow, so we get straight to the point. Consistency with what?
Don't introduce me to a vibe you cannot maintain. If you are a certain person for the first 3 months, I need that same person for the next 5 years, 6 years, 7 years. Consistency, be you. Don't be one version of you to get my attention and to make me excited for a short period of time, then turn into a different version of you. That's inconsistent.
Okay, so give me an example. So, okay, when you met him, he had money. Then he fell off.
No, that's not.
That has nothing to do with consistency. That happens.
So you're talking about his personality,
That's
how he carries himself,
who he is as a person.
who he is.
If you are the type of dude that calls me in the middle of the day just to say hello and just to check on me, don't make it where you go a whole day all of a sudden and they ain't heard from you.
Not expecting that.
That's not how you. That's not who you were
So
3 months ago.
So
Don't be that
pattern, his
person.
patterns.
That's what consistency means. Let's get into the dictionary.
Okay, I'm just saying because you can be consistent in a number of things. So you're specifically talking about, you know,
In those things that I
How you
enjoy.
show
Be
up?
consistent
How you show
in
up
who you are for me.
when I fall in like with you? That person that I fell in like with is who you need to continue to be.
forever and ever.
I'm not saying you have to be perfect. I'm just saying that person, I fell in like with that person for a reason.
Okay.
So don't just be a different person.
I'm glad that y'all said that. I'm glad
I
that y'all
expect
said
you
that.
to grow.
I'm glad that y'all said that. So now, let me just put my input in it, you know. For the most part, you know what I'm saying? And I've been around a lot of human beings. If it's anybody that's going to switch up first, it's probably going to be the woman. Because y'all go through different swings and attitudes.
That's nonsense. Men
Hold on,
don't
wait.
And
Let me continue my point. So you guys wake up and you wasn't the person that you was yesterday.
Men wake up and they're not the person they were yesterday. That's nonsense. You may be the same, but you can't speak for how
I can't
every
speak
dude
for
is.
the whole.
I know some moody, sassy ass niggas. So you can't act like women just wake up and they're a different person. Women deal with men that have mood swings. So people
definitely
have mood
sassy.
swings.
So
So mood swings is not a
Okay, wait.
That happens.
I'm not disagreeing with you. So explain these mood swings by these guys. Like explain it.
Same way you just explained female mood swings. A person is a person. Every human being can go through emotional situations where they have mood swings.
Okay,
I'm
so
just
is
letting
it-
you know that it's not a female tendency to have a mood swing. It is a human being tendency to have a mood
Okay,
swing.
so you talking about I'm grumpy today. I had a bad day at work.
Yeah, because dudes have those days too. Grumpy.
So you talking about one of them?
I should have got head without asking grumpy. Yes, grumpy. For no reason. Just because y'all got an attitude. So it's mood swings can happen for anyone.
Okay, yeah.
We'll be back right after these messages.
Yeah, so hold on, we got a brief commercial break. There's something going on. We got technical difficulties. No, we're gonna keep the camera rolling.
Okay,
We're gonna keep the camera rolling. So my next question for you is, or for you ladies, is why do women have a hard time saying I'm sorry?
I don't know what women do, but I apologize with no problem. Do you have a hard time apologizing, my friend? Cause I don't matter.
Let's be honest now. She represented. She's the spokesperson of y'all.
Do you have a hard time apologizing? Cause I can't speak on
I
that.
don't have a hard time
I'll apologize in a
If
second
you
if
feel
I'm
like
wrong.
you need
She said if you feel like you need that, different type of apologies you give.
I mean,
funny.
You say he has to deserve one.
yes.
So y'all don't apologize often, true?
I apologize often. If
I
I'm wrong,
If
I'm
I
sorry.
think he was okay.
I do better.
If he
All right,
wrong,
this is gonna be fun. This is gonna be more fun. Ray, when was the last time you apologized for anything?
I mean, I probably apologized yesterday.
You did?
Probably.
Ain't no probably. You did or you didn't?
I probably did.
She probably.
I apologized 2 days ago to my kids because I snapped on them.
kids?
I did. I snapped on their
Yeah,
ass.
he said I did.
But it was for other reasons. It was was because of my stress level came off on them. So I apologize to my kids. Yes. Yeah.
Okay, when was the last time you apologized?
Probably a few days ago.
A few days ago? Oh, okay.
But I think,
We
ladies,
got some humans in here.
I don't really say sorry that often, but it's more on the person's reaction. Like if I feel like it's really hurting them, I'm like, okay, I apologize.
Because what did the apology do? Did you need the apology or did you need to change behavior?
No, I'm just
Because an apology is those are words. I can apologize with my actions better than I can apologize with I'm sorry or I apologize.
Why y'all always gotta have
I'm just saying, do you want action?
I get where he comes from. Why y'all always gotta have
sorry.
Because a man ain't gonna recognize your actions as an apology. They simple. They need you to say, I'll do better. I'm sorry. I'll do better. They don't want that.
Exactly, like from a
They're not gonna make that correlation. They're not gonna put your
perspective.
actions with it being an apology.
That's the problem.
You gotta look them in the face like a kid and say,
Exactly.
"Baby, I'm sorry."
Exactly.
I'm
gonna be honest with you. You know, a man, he got ego, he got pride. So if he's dealing with a woman that's not willing to apologize, that means she never wrong. If you can't be never wrong now. We all humans now. So why is it that?
Most of the time
We not.
Ooh,
Nah.
most of the time you not.
You gotta be wrong sometimes. All you gotta be.
sometimes, but not all the time.
So women are wrong sometimes, not all the time. Most of the time y'all right.
Pretty much.
I don't do the men women.
You say absolutely.
Right.
You second that motion. What you think?
It's give and take. I mean,
Come on now,
I agree with what Racquel says. We all kind of fall
We
short.
all be wrong. It's not a man woman thing. No one's always
But
right.
to me personally, I think change behavior or action means more than the word.
But you have to start. You have to start with you have to speak it. You gotta say it.
I get that part.
You can't just fold your arms. You can't just, you know what I'm saying?
A
Fold
lot
your arms.
of guys can say I'm sorry. Men are good with I'm sorry. I apologize. And then what?
And men still
And
do
then
it.
what?
You right.
do it.
They
So
do those
you
words.
sorry. I know you sorry. But then what?
See, the thing is, right? You just
Where's the
you
stuff?
just have to take it back to the basics and realize, you human. So you can't be in no relationship thinking that you better than your partner. You can't be better. Y'all have to be on the same plane. Even if you make more money, even if you may look better, you can't be better. Because what you with that person for anyway? You know what I'm saying? Are you with them to make yourself look better? You know what I'm saying? I look better than him, I make more money than him. You can't belittle who you dealing with. So, you can attract a certain, guy, but once y'all say y'all got something going on, you can't be better than me. And I can't be better than you. It has to be an even playing field. I don't care, how much money I got. You see, men like to use money.
Let's get into that topic. That's a segue.
Okay, it's a segue. So men typically like to use money and hold it over women's head, and women like to hold the box over our heads. So basically, if you do good, a man gonna give you some money. If you do good, a woman gonna give you the box. But it's so many aspects, something petty. If you're dealing with a man who's like the primary earner, he'll play like he'll spoon feed you. He give you $20. You gotta ask him for money because this your man. He has the money. Unless you go elsewhere. So that's the thing we're talking about. Same way for women. If you hold out on the man, but you dealing with him. This ain't just nobody you talking to. This your man. You know what I'm saying? So it's very dangerous if you hold out on that man deliberately. So okay, you don't feel good today. You're a human. That's gonna happen. You know what I'm saying? Same way you don't feel like cooking today. Same way you don't feel like being bothered today. But there's always a tomorrow. So at one point, you know what I'm saying, you can't weaponize that because it's dangerous. Do you agree?
Okay, so I'll speak to that. I wouldn't say weaponize. So let's get to it. When a woman is being loved right and you being a good man, she enjoys loving on you, coming on you, touching on you, fucking on you.
Talk about that part. Talk about that.
But when she feels that she's been slighted, when she feels like she can't trust you, when she feels like you've done things to hurt her feelings, or to hurt her heart, or to make her feel away, then her coochie dries up. It doesn't get moist in the same way it did when you were being a great man. When you were loving her the right way, when you were making her feel secure, like, oh, I know you all mine and ain't nobody else touching you, so I can't wait to climb up on you every day when I see you.
Right.
But when I think Judy and Carrie done licked you before you got to me, I don't want to lick you. So what if y'all been like in a marriage or a long-term relationship?
We're not talking about
you said withholding sex. If she's not withholding,
we're not talking about based on faithfulness or nothing. We're talking about like regular things that make y'all mad, like something small. You know what I'm saying?
You not washing the dishes ain't gonna make her not want to give you none. That's not how life works. If your woman ain't fucking you, that's because you've done things to make her not want to touch you.
Yes. And
a woman naturally clings to the man that she has, and she is drawn to that one man. She wants to love on that one man. But then when she realized he ain't loving me back the way I'm supposed to be loved, then she's going to decide to, no, he doesn't deserve all the love I got to give. The one thing y'all love more than anything, not her hugs, not her kisses, but her juice box. So you can't sip up the juice box if you can't behave.
But that's also a natural
thing. It has nothing to do with the dishes or
a natural thing.
So, you know, you made a valid point, but as I dissect what you say and how you say, it's still dangerous for you to cut off the juice box because you feel some type of way. So now let's address the elephant in the room. You feel some type of way, but your feelings may not be facts. When you're dealing with a relationship, facts have to be facts. Right. So you have to wait. That's what we're gonna do. We're gonna communicate. So you're gonna put your big girl panties on, and we're gonna sit at the table, and you're gonna tell me what's bothering you. You're not just gonna shut off the juice box because you painted a picture in your head that may not be true. For example,
if the box is cut off, you know why it's cut off.
No, you may not.
You get a disconnection notice. I don't give a fuck. If I'm gonna turn off services, you're gonna get a disconnection notice. So I'm going to let you know, hey, player, I don't like the way you're moving. This is what you did that day. This is what I felt slighted about. Let's talk about it. If you get the fuck up and walk off and don't address how I feel, I'll zip it up. Now, if you sit down like a grown man and have a conversation with me and say, okay, let's figure out what's bothering you so we can fix it, then there's no need to cut it off. Because after that good, strong ass adult conversation, I'm going to want to give you something for being a grown man. Give me a kiss, babe. Because we went through this conversation. But because you didn't sit through the conversation, because you're such a man that you ain't got to hear that shit, the box is closed so you can hear me. Can you hear me?
So it's a beautiful thing. That's why I let you speak. But let's just be clear now. Most women are not as vocal as you. That's why they're clapping from the background because they probably. Woman talk, man silent. Man talk,
go ahead.
Woman silent.
Go ahead now.
So what I'm saying is,
my hand not doing. That's the only reason I don't care.
I'm still trying to get it out.
I'm gonna let that man talk.
Are you finished or you done?
I'm done.
You done?
I'm done. Right.
See, that's what I'm talking about, ladies. Y'all gotta learn to, put the mute button, turn the volume down, let the man get his point across before you cut him off.
But be polite. Don't be rude. Be polite. To the room for the ladies, you say that's why they're clapping in the background and expect them to shut up when you say it.
We agree on what she's saying.
Have them feel accordingly and they will behave accordingly. Ladies, follow your lead. You started it.
I had a point.
Ladies, follow your lead.
You made several
points. Lead accordingly. In a room full of queens, move like a king.
Turn the volume down.
In a room full of queens, move like a king. Don't start no shit.
You made several points. Turn the volume down. Let the man get his point across.
Get it.
Don't outbase the man. Talk. I listen. I talk. You listen.
When you started, you was rude. Don't be rude to them.
That was a segue. That was a segue to another point. So when I said most women may not be as vocal as you, hence why they're clapping from the background. They felt what you said. I'm just saying they felt what you said, but they may not be able to put it in words.
He gonna act like he wanted to do.
You know what I'm saying?
Let's go.
But that's a good point.
Yeah.
For the women who aren't as vocal, can you read the nonverbal?
Can the man read it?
Can a man read the nonverbal?
He should be able to.
Because you knew she was non-vocal when you met her and when you fell in love with her.
Yeah.
So there was let me talk. There were things that you picked up on, and there were ways to communicate with her even without her being vocal about her needs, that you still figured it out. Somehow, you figured it out.
So you just want the man to just figure everything out.
I'm not saying that. But
So
if you're dealing with somebody,
you have to come to the table and express yourself.
or maybe you need to come to her and ask her.
No, not necessarily.
Maybe you need to initiate. If you're dealing with somebody who is used to you being the aggressor, you being the initiator, you being the
So
lead.
a passive personality.
You're dealing with a passive personality. You're gonna have to come to that person and say, okay, passive personality, Miss Passive Personality, I see that you're upset. I see that you're bothered by something.
She needs you to lead.
She needs you to open the door to communication. That's all it is. It's not about not being able to communicate. It's about being.
You know what I'm saying? We're doing it all by myself today. So, what was that? Before we went to commercial break, do you guys remember what we were saying?
I do.
You do.
So you mentioned something about letting someone know when you're upset.
Absolutely.
Because the significance of it can, whatever.
He said he didn't want to hear about
It can dissolve a week later.
Right.
Basically, why you bring up old stuff?
Because,
Let
let
me
me
say
tell
that,
you
why you
something
bring
about
up
that. Something as small as that was not just a one-time trigger. That's a deeper wound that you're not aware of, that you keep fucking with.
Right.
So if you held the door for that woman and that bothered her that much, that wasn't because of that one time you held the door for that woman. It's something deeper that she is triggered by when she saw you hold the door for that woman. So are you giving a little bit more attention to other women than you should be?
You better. Oh my.
So this is
And then you holding that door for the woman trigger me to go the fuck off? Is that what it is?
could be if you dealing
So
with
that's
a man,
what I'm
if you
saying.
dealing
It's
with a
not-
man and y'all got history and you just got so many triggers that you're not addressing. So I'm just trying to coach you to be able to address the triggers because
When they happen, but it's not always as simple.
one second, I understand. That's what I'm here for. I'm here to coach you, and I'm here to learn from you as well. So the thing that it's a major problem especially in the black community. These triggers are dangerous because you can snap just like that, and I didn't even know that you was mad. So you holding these triggers. So learn how to express the triggers sooner because I've probably been on my 4th, 5th
So
trigger.
let's discuss what triggers are. Triggers are situations we've already been through, we've already discussed, you've already apologized for and promised me you won't do that shit no more.
And you keep doing it.
And yet it has happened again. You've already promised to not make me feel that way again, yet you've managed to do it again. That's a trigger. It's not, oh shit, something happened Wednesday, I ain't say nothing. She didn't say snowball effect. She said a trigger. A trigger happens when I've already addressed that issue.
Not necessarily.
Yes, if I've addressed it and you still did it later, that's a trigger.
A trigger is simply.
So you're talking about a snowball effect. That's not a trigger.
It is different.
A snowball effect and a trigger are two different things.
Snowball is not dealt with.
I will challenge.
It's a build-up.
I will
A
challenge.
snowball is a build-up. A trigger is something we have dealt with and you promise not to do no more.
Okay, I will challenge you. What is something that triggers you?
Looking at other women.
Looking at other women triggers you.
Because she was snapping on Saturday.
What is something that triggers
See,
you?
that's not a question that I can answer.
Nothing triggers you? Because clearly you had a lot of triggers.
Right, but that's an individualized trigger to a certain situation that I'm in. So, if you're talking
Anything in life. Give me something that triggers you.
if somebody says what to me,
If somebody says what,
if somebody
and
says
they heard what you
what
said.
to me, and just in general. If I ask you for something, or if I'm ordering at McDonald's, I say I want a double cheeseburger cause you know what? I don't like my double cheeseburger with the regular onions. I like the sliced onions, the ones that come on a quarter pounder. So if I ask for my double cheeseburger with sliced onions, and you say what to me, that's a trigger. Oh, that is a trigger. Do not what me, because that is the most disrespectful shit in the world. Who raised you to say what to somebody?
I would get my ass whooped if I say what to my motherfucker.
I will
know.
Shut up, don't judge them.
But let me tell you what. Wait. To make it make sense, right? She said that it's not a snowball effect, it's a trigger. So I worked 15 years old. I started my first job at Miss Fields Cookies, working at Oak Brook with the light-skinned people, right? And so I would ask them, we always had a special, buy 3, get 1 free. They would come in and they would order 2 cookies. I would say, do you want to buy 3 and get 1 free? What? Excuse me, bitch. What do you mean, what?
For real.
You heard what I said.
She worked in the
You heard what I said.
And you speak very clearly.
I spoke very clearly. That's a trigger because I've dealt with it over and over again.
So
But if you do it to me
I
now,
think he wanted to know the relationship
no,
trigger.
let us talk. Let us talk.
if you do it to
I'm learning.
me,
I'm learning.
so I think
Don't coach her into what you
no.
think she meant.
So I think it's something that I know that I deal with. It's something that I've talked about to people.
She said
Do not fucking what me?
She go.
No, this is dumb.
Oh.
Okay, guys. So I was just trying to explain to them, you know.
If I would have never said anything about it.
What a trigger was. So anything can trigger you if that's something that triggers you.
Yes.
You know, something that you hate
Absolutely.
that people do, something that you hate that, you know, anything can trigger you.
Yeah.
So that's what I was just trying to explain. It don't necessarily have to be a snowball effect. A trigger is one event, not a snowball effect. A trigger is just one thing.
No, it's happened a billion times. That's why it's not.
And I told you about it and you did it again.
For her.
It's
Not just on Tuesday, the first person in her life said what and she hated them immediately. No, a billion people said what. It's a trauma for her. It triggers.
So
In man's term, we gotta keep breaking it
that
down.
threw me off. That threw me off the original. What was the point we was trying to make? So anyway, I was just
That's a real thing for me.
yeah.
I swear that was
we all
trash.
triggered.
That's
We was
fucking
triggered. I'm
You ever
traumatized
say
right
what
now.
to
Just
me?
listen to her yell from the back of the room. I'm
Oh,
traumatized.
if you say what, like
That
it's
triggered me.
certain woo child and McDonald's, what? Bitch, I would put you in the drive-thru your ass.
For example, loud people in public trigger me for no extra people if everybody is cool, if we being extra, we just being extra. But if it's a calm, mellow setting and it's just some extra loud for no reason, that triggers me.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? So
Yes.
it triggers me inside to the point that I feel like I should get up and say something, but I don't because I'm triggered
Why
though.
don't
Like
you?
you know what I'm saying?
Yes.
His name is
Because,
John. It's something like Karen.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
His name is John.
I ain't gonna just get because I learned about my business. You know, I could just jump in somebody else's business. They may be goddamn talking to. They may be fighting the demons off. And I done tried to ask them what is they yelling for. You know what I'm saying? And he took it out on me. So I've been trained to mind my business, but at the same time, certain things trigger me. You know what I'm saying? It's a trigger.
Right.
When people come outside with you knowing y'all finna come outside, but they ain't bring no money.
However, what we were discussing
y'all ain't bring no money?
relationship triggers. When we say relationship triggers, that means a covenant between two people that's been dealing with each other long enough.
Right.
Well, you should understand and know the things that I don't like and the things that I don't want you to do and the things that make me feel away.
Right.
That's a trigger in a relationship.
So I have a question. So for example, say you dating and you here and there and then you have a conversation with that person. Hey, I don't like this. I don't like this. My biggest trigger is don't hang up the phone on me.
I don't
If
like
we get
that
in an argument. But
I don't
if
like
we
that
into
either.
it,
If you hang
you
up, I'm
purposely
calling
hang
back.
up, that's a trigger.
Yeah.
Because you know I told you I don't like that.
For sure. I agree with you. I my thing is I carry myself like an adult, so I expect the adult that I'm dealing with to carry itself the same way. So if I'm dealing with you, I'm not saying you can't be a human. You know, you're gonna get mad sometimes, you're gonna do this, that, and the third. But if I let you know, like, you know, stop doing that or stop playing with me, like, it could be way easier. You know what I'm saying? Don't do certain things that somebody, you know, told you don't do. Now, if you do that deliberately trying to get a reaction out of somebody, then you're going to have to deal with the consequences. You see what I'm saying? Everybody want to be, you know, so big and bad until they meet the big bad wolf. So you can't do something to get a reaction because you think, you know, you're going to get a reaction. But when you get that reaction...
But experience has taught me in a relationship there should be no big bad wolf. if it's to the point where you're doing things just to get a reaction or doing things just to piss me off, I'm done. I don't want to be around a person that spends time thinking about ways to piss me off.
That's a lot of
The
energy.
life is hard enough.
That's a lot of
Life is life and already. I don't want to be around one person that wants
But
to
let's be honest
do
now.
things just
Let's
to
be
blow me.
honest. Let's go around the room now. This is getting in a woman's mind. Women do this quite frequently.
I never do that. But I'm not trying to piss
True
you
or
off.
false?
About what?
When you're upset, right?
Do I
You
withhold?
try to find something
You know he don't like.
that you know that you just gonna piss him off. You know what I'm saying? That's just what y'all do.
Stop wasting both of our time.
So no, I don't. But if you're talking about withholding, because that's kind of how this whole
Now him not getting none, that ain't so fine.
that has nothing to do with that. That's totally separate.
Because a woman is withholding because her libido is attached to her heart, and her heart is attached to her mind. So if she's withholding, that's because they're not connecting.
Y'all are wired differently than women. Like y'all
So
are
if it's all
wired.
about why he ain't getting none, it's because you don't make her feel good.
That wasn't the point. The point was y'all doing something or saying something.
I wouldn't be antagonizing anybody. in the house.
Intentionally.
Women,
No.
I don't do that. Do you?
No.
I never do
I
that.
agree. I have.
I never
Oh,
do
you
that.
have. It's
I
only
never do that.
one honest person.
I have
So,
never had some man taking
To
that.
piss them off, right?
It's hard for me, ladies, and I'm not trying to flip. It's just hard for me to say, y'all ain't never did that. Cause
But no, I'm saying circumstantial. Like, okay, are we talking circumstantial? Like
puts
a
y'all
big.
on the spot,
Wait,
man.
let me say, are we talking like a big event, or are we talking with everyday differences?
just
It don't matter.
It does, because let me tell you something. If you cheat on me and we still in the fucking house together, bitch, I'm gonna make your life hell.
Right.
I promise you. But if you got my Chipotle order wrong, and I was on my period and I'm moody, it's different.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna antagonize you. But if you do something to really disrupt our situation, then yes, I'm going to fuck with you because you fuck with me.
right. So you agree to say
So now,
I rather just
so
get
now
rid of
I
it.
agree. I do not agree with him cheating on you. Right is right and wrong is wrong. So I don't agree with that. I don't condone that. But if you made a decision to stay with him, that means you made a decision to forgive him.
No.
If you did not forgive him,
No.
if you did not forgive him yet, then that means you should just take a break. Take you a break until you forgive him, because if you didn't forgive him, then
Okay,
what are
so
y'all
here's
doing?
my question for you. You've asked a lot of questions. You just said, if she does not forgive him, she should just take a break
How?
until she does.
Yeah. Don't you?
How? Stop. Our question to you is, let's be on some real nigga shit. How? Because ain't no nigga letting that woman just take a
How?
break. She can move to another place.
How?
You gonna call her motherfucking phone. You gonna show up at her mama's house. You gonna call her cuz. You gonna watch that Snapchat. You gonna call her and tell her she should bring her ass home. How do she take a break?
Or if she's living with you, how to take a break? Because y'all live
Because
with
she gotta give up her life to take that motherfucking break he talking about.
Can I respond?
So now she got
How?
a
So-
apartment.
She said, if you in the house with me and you did this, that, and the third, she said, I'm going to make your life a living hell.
I don't
Could
agree
you
with
make
that.
man one?
She said, I'm going to make your life a living hell. So now, I just said, I don't agree with him cheating on you. I don't condone it. But it's something that happened in your life. So as an adult, when something happens in your life, you have to address it. If somebody just slapped you right now, boom, they just slapped you. You have to address what just happened. So now you can either walk away, you could talk it out, or you could slap her the fuck back. But you have to do something. After that, after the damage was done, you have to do something. You could easily walk away. He cheated on you.
You can't. Y'all say that shit, but when women are in these marriages and in these relationships and y'all lift each other, y'all cohabitate, y'all finances are
How do you just walk
ain't
away?
no such thing as easily
You got
walking
kids
away.
involved.
All of a sudden you become 007 creating escape plans and shit from a nigga that was supposed to love you. That's not normal, bro.
So, based on that, all I'm saying is, why deliberately say I'm going to make your life a living?
Because you made
I
man
wouldn't do
one.
that. See, I don't.
So this is my thing. You said if he does this, if I slap you in the face, your the thing is to slap him back, right? What if I don't want to get my lick back?
Not necessarily.
What if I don't want to get my lick back?
But you have to do something. I didn't say you have to slap him, but you have to do something. You have to make.
I'm making your life hell. That's my something.
That's that.
So you cheat on me, and because I don't want to go and give my body to somebody else and cheat on you,
No.
I don't want to reciprocate in the same way. But I'm gonna fuck with you.
So okay, I wouldn't say I'm
going to fuck with you.
So for me, what I did, you did some low down dirty scumbag shit. I'm not in a position where I could just walk the fuck away. So I'm not gonna do vindictive things to make your life hell, but I'm going to take me away. So that means even though we in the same space, the same house, all things that I do for you, your meals, your laundry, everything, your space, nigga, the soap you wash with, the tissue you wipe your ass with, ain't shit in your space. I'm gonna make sure these kids got everything, I got everything, everybody clothes washed but yours. Everybody drawers clean but yours. I'm gonna do everything I do for my home, but except for you. So no, I'm not being vindictive. I'm not trying to hurt you, but I'm gonna take me away. Because if it's me that you don't value, then it's me you don't get. So all those things I do, you run your own bath, you dirty smut, because I don't do it no more.
Can I bring this episode full circle really quick?
No, wait. Okay, what's your point?
Because you started the episode by mentioning
Look, trying to bring it full circle and don't know where to begin. Trying to bring it full circle with a triangle.
Wait, you started the episode by mentioning something about women and what we do and like our bag versus the man's bag and making the man feel a certain way versus making a woman feel a certain way. This, that, and the other. The hierarchy of relationships. Whether a man make more money, he got to feel this way. Whether a woman makes. So my reaction to everything y'all just said is to always keep my bag. Because you will never, ever get the opportunity to fucking fuck over me and stay in the same house with me. I'm gonna get the fuck up out of there, or you finna get the fuck up out of there. Ever. It's not gonna happen. So that's, but listen, I'm bringing the full circle.
You triggered like a motherfucker.
But that also, that's why I'm not on camera. That also is the reason why women cannot fully be vulnerable. We cannot fully leave ourselves and just trust a man, because there are opportunities for that type of stuff. We have to protect ourselves as best we can. So sometimes the best way to protect yourself, women, is with a bag, because a bag will get you anywhere you need to go in life.
Period.
So sometimes we can't just sit up here and be like, you know what, this man said he loved me. Let me just fall back and be a housewife and let him take care of all the bills. We have to always, in the back of our mind, no matter what it is, in the back of we gotta keep this. I'm putting this kind of money to this account every single month, because I already know if some shit go left, me and my kids forget about the situation. I'm thinking about the situation.
Humbly. Respectfully.
We can't trust.
So from
anyone.
your perspective, you're talking about boyfriend or significant other type thing. Somebody who you ain't really serious with. Because
no, even serious relationships,
minute,
you have to be sure about yourself.
So if it's like you have a plot in your head, like you premeditating.
You got to.
You premeditating, tucking money, put it to the side, just in case this nigga. It don't really, if you locked in, right, you have to deal with things as they come. I can't be like, shit, if she cheat on me, I'm already got the down payment on it. I'm already 2 months paid on this rent over here. And also,
it brings your mind to a different, it takes you away from your
Because when you
relationship.
get in a marriage,
you can't premeditate.
I get where he coming from.
I totally get that, but we ain't living in a world where you honestly have to premeditate everything. COVID, if nothing else taught us that, COVID taught us that. You have to be prepared for the unexpected.
But what John is saying is, like he said, with a significant other or a girlfriend or a boyfriend, that's fine, because you're going into a situation with your bag and you getting to know him and his bag, and y'all gonna make an agreement or a prenup or whatever about y'all bags. But when you're in a marriage and y'all got y'all bag in that marriage, there is no let me tuck away this much, because now you're dishonest. Now you're dishonest.
He was dishonest when he fucked her too, though.
No, but I'm saying, we ain't saying if he cheated or nothing. We just said in general. Not with a marriage that's already rocky. Now, if you saying, okay, he fucked up 7 times, I started stashing my bag. That's different. That's your contingency plan.
I don't even want to
already
for that,
showed you he was
though.
faulty.
Because I don't been with so many situations where I'm prepared. So I think life prepares for life should teach you things. You should be learning and growing every situation to teach you something, right? You shouldn't be naive at this big age.
Right.
And so I think that if you're naive, I think that, let me tell you something, if you are in a situation with a man and that man promises you the world and you choose to believe, I don't want to say believe, if you choose to give up everything, your security for that promise, I'm sorry, but you a stupid motherfucker.
So
you ain't no chance.
But like let me say this, your security is what I'm explaining is the situations are different that y'all are discussing.
Right. So,
your security is already secure before you get with your man. Before y'all become a one union, before y'all get married, you've already got your bag secured.
So let me help out.
He's talking about a situation where y'all got y'all bags together.
Right, but let me help out your point, right? Because you started off your statement wrong. If you would have gave us the background information to your situation that led you up to tucking your money, I would probably agree with you a little more. But you just saying in general, just how you should operate. Hot topic, what y'all want?
Hot topic. Let's get nasty for a second.
So you grown.
We grown.
What's it has to be in the form of a question. So what are we asking, guys? Oh, she asked
what do you need
camera. Off camera, she asked, what do you need from your mate? What do you need physically from your mate to feel, what you say, feel?
Secure in your relationship.
That's from co-star Stephanie Tate. She's off camera.
Whoa, you did not just put the beats in there. You did not just put the beats in there. I'm not even answering the question now. How about that? I'm not even answering.
Cause how you gonna put your face out here, but everybody else's face out here? You want our asses, motherfucker, give us your asses.
So,
they can see me, nigga.
So,
they can see me, my mom and them. Come on.
The question was, what do you need from your mate physically to feel wanted and needed and appreciated?
And secure.
And secure?
Secure.
Oh, secure.
In your relationship. Secure is the
So
key
this
word.
is for the woman's answer, or okay, so who wanna go first?
You.
It's for the woman. I thought you said it was the woman.
Oh, no, it's coming back and forth.
Oh,
From your
what's the male? Is the male
She
perspective
asked
of
you
I
a
want
question.
from my mate?
Ideally, okay, we just have to
Ideal?
your ideal situationship. Physically, we're not talking about emotional, we talking about you got to meet no emotional needs. What does she need to do?
In the perfect world, what a man want from his mate is for y'all to be on the same frequency. So it's like that love language is like you don't really even have to say it at times. It's just y'all on the same frequency. Mm-hmm. If y'all get on the same frequency, things will become more fun, more spicy, more intellectual. It's like the frequency is very important. So if y'all ever tap into that and find that, things will be more intense, more deep, more better is not a correct term.
No, it is.
You're not supposed to say more better.
No, it is.
But it'd be more better. You know what I'm saying? So what do I want, or what, from a male perspective, what do I want from my mate is just that chemistry. Sometimes you don't have to say it. I mean, you don't gotta know when I want it. I want it most of the time, but you don't have to ask. Are you feeling a certain type of? You should already know. So that chemistry is that's something that you can't buy in the store. So I'm gonna go with that.
Before we switch off to Racquel, not that I'm the host or anything.
You are definitely such.
Since we're on this topic, what would you prefer? Do you as a person prefer a more passive, like you want to be more of the aggressor, or would you prefer somebody to be like, look, 6 o'clock, I just got my shower, I done had a whole motherfucking day at work, be at the motherfucking door, but what do you prefer?
You talking from a male? Who you talking to?
I'm talking from your perspective.
Talking-
She's from a woman.
Talking to you.
From a male perspective.
Like what would you want? Like we all have our wants, how we want our mate to meet us, right?
Right.
So like what would be your wants? How would you want your mate to meet you physically? In that setting.
I don't prefer that you make your mate read your mind. I prefer to just be, if we're talking about doing grown things, then act grown. You don't have to be secretive. If you want some grown things done, there's things that you can do or say then make it Mr. Nasty Time. So it don't have to be a silent secret. You know what I'm saying?
Okay, so you just said, okay, so what I'm getting from that is that you won't just give me a cue so that I can go off in my aggressor mode. So you're more.
So you ask for what's your preference.
I'm just saying, like, what is your, because like certain guys want the woman to be passive.
He just said act grown and Mr. Nasty Time in the
Certain guys want the woman to be the aggressor.
Right. So, that's what you asking, aggressive or passive?
Yeah.
That's what she asked you?
Yeah. Like what would be ideal? Or does it switch up?
I like it in the middle.
Okay.
I like it in the middle. I like act like you trying to be passive but be a little bit aggressive.
Okay.
I don't like just no.
That's where I thrive at.
No
That's
macho, like don't out aggressive me, like don't try to, you know what I'm saying? Don't be too
But we ain't no
much.
chokehold.
Yeah, don't be too much.
Don't put his legs over his head.
We
You
ain't
don't
gonna
want that. I get it.
we ain't gonna let you be too masculine in the
Stop trying to get out the question.
Wait, I forgot the original
She
question.
said,
You
like-
gotta-
The original question is, what do you need from your mate physically and to make you feel secure in a relationship?
So yeah, the last question in conclusion when we wrap things up, she asked, what do you need from your mate physically to make you feel wanted and secure? And she also asked, what do you prefer? Your mate to be passive or aggressive?
So, alright. So, what I need physically to feel secure? Ooh.
We ain't talking about no emotional, we talking about straight physical.
Physical to feel secure. I like head on demand. I'm the type to be like, hey, can you bring me some tacos and some head? Like, it's just that simple.
A little combo. Okay.
Like, secure, the head makes me feel secure. Like, if it's no good, it's like, I don't want you. We can't move forward.
So that's your deal breaker. That's your deal breaker. It's head.
If you can't make the water park squirt, then we can't move forward.
Okay, so that's your deal breaker.
So, no.
That's a real deal breaker.
That is a deal breaker.
Okay.
So to feel secure, I need head on demand, and you have to be excited about it. You gotta be acting like I
So
just
you
offered
need
you filet mignon when I offered it to you. When I say bring me tacos and head, you gotta be like, gee golly, I get to bring you tacos and head. Like I want you to be excited about it, and baby, this is gonna be the most nutritious, delicious meal you ever had. You bring me lunch, I've got lunch for you. This is how it's supposed to be an equal exchange. So that's what makes me.
That is hilarious.
Well, there you have it.
There you have it.
And what was the second
T
question?
and T. Tacos and tongue. Tacos and
What
tongue.
was the second question? I
So
forget.
That was it. You answered it.
You answered both of them.
Oh, I'm honest.
You answered both of them. Well, the second one was passive or aggressive.
Ooh,
What do you prefer from your
You
mate?
prefer your mate to be.
ooh.
I feel like you
Aggression
like that.
is not necessary.
I feel like you're the aggressor.
Just let me take what I like, and you just let me do what I do. Like I
So
like.
you the aggressor.
Yes.
If you like, come here, boy, don't run. Come here right quick. Let me do something right quick.
Baby D over there.
Baby D,
She
for
gonna
sure.
be chasing daddy around the car.
No, okay. No,
Well,
what I like is intimacy. It's not about passive aggression. I like a man that can
Okay.
slow down and get me going in the most intimate way where you don't need your hands. You can talk to me. You can do things.
That part.
You fuck my mind before you can touch my body. So when you do that, you get my mind going. But now I'm like a squirrel ready on crack. Like, I'm ready. So now I'm on you. I'm on your ass. Now, can you deal with me when I'm on your ass? That's the problem.
So in Racquel fashion, she answered that in her fashion. So there's one more person to answer the question. Can you speak up?
Speak up.
What's
the basic voice?
the question again, sir?
Repeat the question. The question was.
This is science for y'all.
What?
Responsible. In case y'all was wondering.
So the question was, what do you need from your mate physically to feel wanted, needed, and secure?
Mm-hmm.
And the second question was, what do you prefer, a passive or an aggressor?
Mm-hmm.
I think I would prefer is both an option.
Yeah.
Because
Yeah,
I
I
feel
said a
like a
little
man
bit of
needs to
both.
be aggressive when necessary,
Mm-hmm.
and then he needs to relax
And be able to.
when it's time,
Okay.
Like, For instance, planning. I feel like a man should plan things, you know, as far as dates or whatever. Start off, take the initiative. Show me that you can at least.
So you need romance.
Romance.
It's important.
You need romance.
So, okay, so you say planning. Does he have to be the planner? Do you want your man to be the planner?
You know, you have some men out here, I'm gonna answer your question, but you have some men out here that don't know how to plan at all. It's like whatever you want to do. That's not fun. That's not exciting. At least to me, it's not attractive. Show me that you can plan a date. Listen to me. Listen to what I like. Listen to what I enjoy. And then surprise me.
Period.
Okay.
I feel like it's easy because I'm a woman. I listen to my man. I'll
That's
listen
gonna
to
do a
what
lot.
he like, and I'll surprise
That
him.
makes shit
Like,
happen.
baby, you like the Bears? Man, let's go to the game.
That's
Your
what
next
we
off
do.
day.
That's
I feel like women, we listen. Men
That's cool.
need to do a better job at listening to
You
women.
really think y'all good listeners?
we make shit happen.
I mean, we charm y'all.
they don't have to ask.
Right.
Guys ain't gotta ask.
No.
We all went to Thurgood Marshall. We some good listeners.
You a good listener?
Period.
I'm a great listener.
Okay. Sometimes
We
y'all
have-
hear what y'all want to hear though, y'all.
Maybe selective listening in some instances.
Yeah, there we go. There we go.
I listen.
Okay, so everybody's answered the question. Do we want to sneak one more question in and before we get up out of here?
If you the question maker,
I'm the question maker.
Lord.
Okay, so let me take control of the interview then. Let me go out with a question.
You never asked me the question. I didn't get my answer.
Yeah,
didn't you?
I thought you started off with your answer.
Did I start off with my
You
answer?
footworked your way through this question, then you told us the answer.
I never told y'all what I prefer.
what
No,
do
but
you
give
prefer?
us what you prefer.
I mean, if I'm gonna have to be on program.
On program.
I think for me personally, the security plays a big role in what type of person you get out in the bedroom. For me, if you make me feel secure, like that's mine.
Then I'm the nastiest bitch you ever met on the earth. Hey! You throw it in the air, turn it
If
to
you make
sunshine.
me feel like I'm the only person touching that, then you're gonna get every side of me.
Period.
But if I have to fear that maybe
Is somebody?
so and so, you know, I don't want to go behind nobody. So it depends on what kind of person, what kind do you want, what type of person
That
do you
increases
want.
the gag reflex. If
Oh.
I think somebody else gagged on it, my gag reflex is more
It's because it's
sensitive.
mental.
I can't
It really
do
is. And me personally, like that to me is like you're gonna get a different side of me. But if my preference is an aggressive male. Like I want you to put me in a headlock, okay? I might want you to choke me a little bit till I pass out, then slap me away from you. I don't care what you
I'm just
do.
grabbing you crazy. Hell doing it,
But-
boss.
I do. Just a little bit.
Thank you and wait
We
for
don't
what?
want.
Get
I don't know
the
what you
smelling
want.
salts, okay? I need the smelling salts in the room. But no,
We don't like the same type of niggas at all. We mesh.
No, we
well.
opposite.
We good. We don't like the same type of
We
niggas.
not gonna pick the same guy. I do like an aggressive. I
She
do
was
like
crazy
somebody.
from her triggers earlier. She had a
The
lot,
McDonald's
she
trigger.
had a lot of triggers.
Oh,
man.
Lord, I
She
can't.
triggered in the
I
drive-through.
I had triggered the fuck
Snapping
out of
on the
me.
restaurant
You
lane.
been snapping.
I'm like, what? You said what?
You know.
Crazy.
You been doing good. You been
So okay,
snapping.
so that was your
Crazy.
preference, aggressive male.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so did you answer what makes you feel secure?
Yeah,
That's what
that security makes me a different person.
Security makes you secure.
Yeah.
Security.
She said knowing that you all hers. She don't have to worry
Yeah.
about nothing. Knowing that she got you and your own.
Security.
That's a different kind of. That you open up a different level of the Pandora's box at that
See,
point.
when
Security.
there's a lot of trust involved,
Makes
there's a
her
different
secure.
level of chemistry. And that chemistry makes it where when you're in the bedroom.
But like you said, you don't have to speak.
It's
It's nothing that you have to tell me or whatever. It's like we communicating without even talking to each other. Like that type of security is what I would like. But I mean, everyone can give that to you. If all else fails,
She said anybody else can get it.
put me in a chokehold and let's see how it goes.
Alright, so-
I'm getting food else to see how it goes.
I want no submission.
Before-
No bondage.
Quiet in the back.
I got my handcuffs.
Quiet
Don't come
in the front. No, I'm just playing.
Sorry.
I am
No,
the
but
head
seriously
cover.
though, before we get up out of here, we're gonna end with Well, one more fun question. Oh, okay, I had it. I knew I remembered it. Okay, so let's just say y'all not together physically. You know what I'm saying? So you at work or you with your girls. Y'all not together, right? What do you text him or say, you know, that he gonna know, you know, when he get home, it's going down? Let's just say you out drinking with your girls. You out drinking with your girls.
Okay.
And he, wherever he at. You know what I'm saying? Y'all not together. You not at his house, he not at y'all house, y'all at the house that y'all have together. Y'all separate places. What is your go-to, or let me see, you know, what type of charisma you got? You know, what do you say or text? Is it an emoji, or do you gotta call and say it? What do you call and say, or what do you text to let him know it's gonna be his lucky night?
Mine is an emoji, and I like the water emoji.
Ooh, the water emoji, straight and direct. That's your bat signal.
With the
I can't even answer this question
She said
without
with the
being
lick, you know?
racist and without offending your audience.
Racist?
Ain't shit offensive around here, boss. Come on, bring it.
I'm trying to hit your question. How you gonna make this racist?
But I'm just saying,
That just made us want it more.
this same per se is between me and a certain person, and we know what it means. And it's very racist. But we know what it means.
I gotta know now, though.
it's a punchline.
If we say this to each other, we know what it means. Mexican got boots on. That's what we know what happens if we say
Yo,
it.
you crazy. I like you.
We know what happens. Hey, do you know what happens with Mexicans got their boots on?
Oh, shit get hotter here.
Oh, it's getting spicy.
It's getting thrown. The cha-cha is
It's a real thing, and I learned it from him. And yeah.
First of all, when that whole
Y'all
phrase hit the
funny.
internet, it confused me just as much as your answer.
No, it don't. Cause
So
I
that's y'all
couldn't
code.
until you see it in action.
That's y'all code.
Y'all made me forget the question. I was ready for
Hey, you can it don't even matter if I'm coming home. If I'm at the girls' night out and I'm coming home, Mexicans got boots on.
Okay,
Don't put. Hey, cut that out of
Y'all
your
already alive and direct, man. This is her code, man. So y'all gotta get with the program,
Hey, you gotta cut
man.
that.
If she texts you Mexican got on boots, that means somebody finna go to work. That means somebody finna go to work.
Hey,
Yeah.
but it could mean a lot of things too. It could mean
I
some
don't
shit
know,
finna
man.
pop off.
She said Mexican got on boots, man. That's her go-to emoji.
We coming in hot.
They ain't even no emoji. That's
We coming in hot.
Okay, what about you? Last but not least,
I got to see the text.
Before we get up out of here.
Okay,
how do he know it's gonna be his lucky night?
yeah, cool. I'm like I don't see the text.
Y'all don't have no saying.
I mean, maybe she said, I think that playing sex is boring.
Playing sex is boring.
Versus
My that signal
like-
is, what you doing? I'm finna come over there.
Right,
Or
you might
is
not
you
be
picking me
feeling
up?
it.
Like the fact we're around each other is a bad signal.
Not playing it in the day, like you coming in hot.
Slow down.
Tacos in the
This. Quiet on the set. This question wasn't for no one night stand or nobody who you haven't dealt with yet. This question is for somebody that you deal with often.
And
What
you
is your
don't text.
go-to? What do you say?
What I'm saying is I'm a very vocal human. I do a lot of FaceTime and visual activities. Hey, I'm naked as you. Like it's a lot of I don't text
so
and
that's
shit like that.
So that's what you do. I asked what you do. That's what you do. She sent him a FaceTime.
She was him a nipple or something.
Man, when I say 5 attachments, it's 5 attachments.
See, you send pictures.
So that's the answer.
That's your
so
answer.
you said you either send pictures or you FaceTime.
Oh yeah,
Then
I'm
he
very
already-
visual. with both.
If he don't get it after that, then he's slow.
He get it.
Okay, so there you have it. So in conclusion, man, we gonna end with that, man. I think it was a dope.
No, you gotta answer the question. You have to answer it. It's a his or hers.
You done asked a lot of shit. You asked a lot of questions. You ain't answered none of them.
What is your go-to? You coming in hot. You need the fucking doors
my
open.
go-to. Okay, so
I don't want no questions asked tonight.
My go-to is I ask you the question. I
Do
say,
you got your boots on?
I say, No, that's what I say, for real. I
Got
say,
your boots on.
so you finna get in the shower?
Oh, okay. Making sure it's clean.
If
He
I
does
say-
a cleanliness test.
If I say,
That's
so
a whole topic.
you
Well,
finna
we
get
gonna
in
be
the shower.
close.
So if I say this, you finna get in the shower.
We
You know what I'm
close
saying?
now.
I'm not really trying to tell you that you stink. You know what I'm saying? I'm just letting you know.
I'm coming
I'm
in
asking you a
hot.
question. Is you
I'm coming in
the
hot.
shower?
Coming in hot. He
So
just
that's
let you
my,
know.
that's my code word.
The crazy part about that whole saying right now, and that could segue to a whole different topic.
So are you finna get in the shower? That's the question.
Oh, you with them niggas that like your booty to smell like.
Come on! Hey, I want
You
you
got one of the dudes that
What's
you
going
one of
on?
them mamas that like booty to smell like booty.
I done put a new watch on my wrist. Brand new rooster inside of this whip. Brand new glick, these came with a stick. Nothing like yours, these came with a switch. I done put a new chain on my neck. Strapped by a gun, nigga, this ain't no tech. Car too fast, nigga, this ain't no vet. Swimming in this money, I don't even get wet.